I'm new in English, so your English is a little bit. Can you speak a little bit slowly? Oh, no. Got it. You know what? I didn't. He did before. He tried to welcome me back, and it just was my reaction. That's it. You know? You know what kind of fighter I am. I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, you need to do something. Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of shit.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
we'll see.
When I walked you down, when you were supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you're fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
And it's gonna be different from you as well.
Question for Canelo.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You're gonna be just like everybody else. Watch. Same shit that everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch. You're a great fighter. Let me know.
I'm a great fighter.
So you got your ass whooped by a good fighter, right?
You're a good fighter.
I'm saying.
But I'm great.
Okay.
And question.
Well, every time you stepped up, you lost. Great fighter.
I'm not.
Right.
Question for Terence Crawford. You're daring to be great, like they say. So how do you approach not only fighting an opponent as credentialed as Canelo, but also moving up to chase greatness and dare to be great?
Listen, like I always said, I'm a big fan of Canelo. He's a great fighter, but I think I'm better. I think, everything that I have inside myself, with the tools that I have, I'm capable of doing anything that I want in the ring. And come September 13th, I will become the first male 3-time undisputed champion of the world. Simple.
Question for Canelo and Dana. Have you made up after Dana made you wait for that Kovalev fight all those years ago?
Yeah, fucking platform made me wait, but I get mad after that. No, about him. I never wait for anybody.
What was the question? We make up after what?
Did you make up after the Kovalev incident a couple of years ago, where you made him wait a few hours for his fight while you had a show in New York?
I don't think we ever had a beef about that. We've never. Listen, I've known Canelo for a while. We've never had a problem ever. Super nice guy. People are good people. Same with Crawford. It's a great situation because I actually really like both guys.
Another question for Canelo. Your old opponent, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., is fighting on Saturday. Do you have a prediction for that fight? How do you think it's going to go?
I hope Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. beat Jake Paul. My support is with Chavez Jr.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Question for Dana. How did UNLV come to an agreement to secure this fight date on September 13th?
I have no clue.
And question for the fighters, how are excited for you to fight at Allegiant Stadium?
I'm very excited to fight there. It's going to be the first fight in the stadium, and for me, it's always great to see so many Mexicans there cheering for me. So I'm glad to be involved in this fight.
I'm happy to stage the first mega fight at the Allegiant Stadium, and looking forward to, you know, all the big things that they do in the future with the sport of boxing and UFC.
Go ahead, sir.
Saúl, buenas tardes. Saúl, ahorita mencionaste, has peleado en septiembre muchísimas ocasiones. ¿Qué promesa le das a la afición mexicana para esta después de lo que pasó con Skull? ¿Cuál es la promesa para este 13 de septiembre por parte tuya?
So you've fought on September and that date and that around that weekend many times in your life. And what promise are you making to the crowd after the Skull fight?
Oh, de mi parte, lo que a mí me compete, siempre he dado lo mejor, tratando de dar lo mejor, de hacer una buena pelea. De mi parte, que quede bien claro que voy a tratar de hacer lo mejor para que la gente salga contenta y que de mí no quede.
Yep. On my part, you always have a promise that I'm going to work hard and I'm going to give my best. And I'll tell you what, nothing's going to be left. I'm telling everybody, nothing's going to be left.
And the second question is, would you move up and weight to fight Bivol again?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead, sir.
Question for Terence Crawford. Bud, undisputed at 140, undisputed at 147. If you become undisputed at 168, where do you feel like you would rank in terms of the greatest fighters of all time?
Well, when I become undisputed, like I said, I'm gonna be on Mount Rushmore. I keep saying the same answer. Y'all keep asking me the same thing in different ways, but like I said, a win over Canelo Alvarez will put me on Mount Rushmore, and you know, I'm done with talking about it.
And just a quick one from Dana. Dana, where does this rank for you personally in terms of the biggest fights you've promoted or you've been involved with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously my first boxing fight ever. This is one of those fights that, you know, again, Sheikh Turkey, Saudi Arabia, without them, these type of fights wouldn't happen. And these are the kind of fights that you'd be talking about in 10 years that you wish you would have been able to see. That's what this fight is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Miguel Maravilla with Fight News. Dana, how would you compare this event? You've promoted numerous MMA, UFC events, and now this boxing event.
What I always try to do, and I've always tried to do since day one, is put on the best fights with the best fighters in the world. And like I just said to that guy, you know, this is one of those fights. He's moving up in weight, undefeated, you know, all the things that these two have accomplished in their career. And the fact that anybody's even saying to Terence Crawford, oh, does this mean, it's fucking ridiculous. These are two of the baddest motherfuckers of all time, and they're gonna face off at a higher weight class and they're gonna fight, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime fight.
Terence, you made your big splash here in Vegas when you defeated Brady's Prescott. What's the difference now coming into this fight?
There's no difference. You know, Brady Prescott was supposed to be this big, strong, power puncher with all the experience, just like Canelo. Been in the ring with great fighters like Amir Khan, knocked him out in the second round. You know, so he had the resume. He had the fights. So, you know, that was years ago, though. I'm a way totally different fighter now, you know, and I'm going to prove it. September 13th. You can believe me, you can doubt me, but September 13th, I assure you I'll be walking away with my hand raised.
Saúl, ¿cómo comparas esta pelea a ambas peleas que has sostenido? Tu primera pelea contra José Miguel Cotto aquí en Las Vegas y ahora ya en el estadio de Allegiant.
So how do you compare this fight against your fight against Cotto and now in Allegiant?
No, totalmente diferente. Soy otro peleador con más experiencia, con más madurez arriba del cuadrilátero. Totalmente otro peleador. Obviamente he crecido muchísimo en todos los aspectos y la verdad que muy contento ver todo lo que he logrado durante todo este tiempo.
Very different. Listen, I'm a different fighter. I've evolved. I got experience. I got maturity. I feel like a different person on top of that ring, and I think very different from everything in every aspect.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
All right, I think we got 3 more questions here. Go ahead. You're first.
Yeah, Steven Cureño, KOR Sports. My question's for Canelo. Recently on social media, a rumor came out that you rejected an offer from Elon Musk and Tesla on a sponsorship based on just, how ICE and Mexican, your people.
I don't want to talk about that, buddy. We're talking about fights. But I always support my people.
And then, question for Terence. How do you make sure you're putting on the right weight to be effective at 168?
Well, do it look like I'm putting it on right or wrong? So we'll see. Come fight night, we're gonna see.